Hello everybody, I am Baltmatrix, and today is Wednesday, March 15th, 2022. Got some giant robot news for you today, so let's go ahead and get into it. First up, we've got Transformers Rise of the Beast Target exclusive multi-packs have been revealed. The first pack is the Jungle Mission of Cheetor, Nightbird, and Wheeljack. Then the second set is Jungle Mission, Bumblebee, Airraiser, and Autobot Mirage. And the third is Alliance Beast Weaponizer, Predacon Scorponok, and Sand Spear. Now, these sets aren't going to be cheap. The first two sets are $60 a pop. The first set comes out in April. The second set comes out in August. And then finally, the Weaponizer set comes out in August as well for $15. Let's take a look at the pictures. First, right off the bat, I've got to say, I love Cheetor and I love Wheeljack. Wheeljack is this guy right over here. And by that, I mean the VW minibus. I love Cheetor. The only thing, or the only change I would make is to continue the yellow color into the rear hind legs, or the rear hind quarters, as opposed to the brown. That's the only change I would make. I love Wheeljack's little alt mode. I absolutely adore this VW bus. I think it is such a nice change for Wheeljack, and it makes it feel more nerdy than I think it should be, but that's fine. The one I don't like is Nightbird. I do not care for this alt mode. It's supposed to be a Nissan GTR. That does not look anything like a Nissan GTR. And the fact that her sword is a spoiler is awful. It just looks awful. I don't like the coloring either. I think whatever this metallic coloring is against this brown or this deep, deep gold is disgusting. The purple, I like the purple. I like the chrome purple. That works well. Now, the robot modes. Cheetor looks fantastic. I cannot wait for my fellow fans and customizers to get a hold of this figure, especially Grim Locamus, aka Chrome Tyranno. I am super stoked to see what he can do with it. The figure has a very Transformers Cyberverse Cheetor vibe to it. I like that. I really like that. I think this figure is going to be fantastic. Then on the right, Wheeljack. I like the goggles. I'm sorry, I just do. I think it works well. I think the overall look of the figure works, and I love the fact that the wing doors are there. It just looks good. I like it. I can't wait to get a hold of it. I hate Nightbird. I absolutely hate the design of this figure. I think it looks too spindly. I think it doesn't look proportioned well. I hate the weapon. The only thing I like about the figure is the head sculpt. I think that head sculpt is great. It's just the rest of the figure looks god-awful. Moving on to the second Jungle Alliance set. We've got Bumblebee. Vehicle mode looks pretty good. I do have Studio Series Rise of the Beast movie Bumblebee. It's an excellent figure. That review will be coming this week. This looks okay. I'm just a little bit weirded out because it looks it doesn't look wide enough. Let's put it that way. Airraiser looks absolutely fantastic. This figure is the one I want to get as opposed to the Studio Series figure. And the Mirage figure looks great in alt mode, though it's got the weirdest Transformers animated jazz vibes to it, or at least for me. Those headlights in that front of the car mode really scream Transformers animated jazz to me, which make me wonder if we're going to get a retool of this guy into animated jazz. Robot modes. All of these robot modes look good. Airraisers looks absolutely fantastic. I cannot wait to get a hold of her. Bumblebee looks pretty good, except his front bumpers are these sword psi weapons. That's just weird, but hey, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not going to complain about it. What I am going to complain about is the lack of paint. That figure needs way more paint, or at least the Bumblebee figure does. I think it needs more paint. But I'm interested in picking it up. I want to see what it's like versus the Studio Series version. And that Mirage figure looks, that looks great. I love the way it looks. I love the overall aesthetic. Yes, there's going to be a bit of clear plastic happening. You can see it on his backpack. But overall, I think the figure looks solid. I am really interested in picking this one up because I want to get a hold of this one. And then finally, my boys, we got Scorponok and Sand Spear. Now, Sand Spear doesn't transform into a spear. I'm going to be very disappointed. But Scorponok looks fantastic. I love the way this thing looks. it has a very, oddly enough, it has a very G1 vibe to it. That's so silly. And it's a weaponizer. Now, the thing that I'm stoked about is they kind of took the monster mode that I came up with back 20 some years ago and kind of turned it into a robot. It's a more cohesive robot, but the monster mode I kind of ended up with, this has a very feel of that original movie figure, and I'm wondering if I can turn it upside down and make the monster mode. I really wonder if I could, combine these two guys together to make a monster mode. I'm stoked for this one. I really am. I'm really looking forward to getting this guy. Next up, and out of left field, we've got Walmart Legacy Evolution Toxitron Collection. I did not expect this. Toxitron Collection. A collection of Transformers robots has risen out of the toxic sludge swamps of Cybertron. Toxitron is unleashing radioactive mayhem with a team of toxic warriors. G2-inspired designs. Epic modes. Awesome accessories. Transformers Legacy. Seriously, I had no inkling that this was coming. None whatsoever. Just, what? I'm sorry, what? So in that Toxitron set, we've got Toxitron, Grimlock, Jazz, and Cloud Cover. And also announced are Retro G1 Hound and Thundercracker. Supposedly pre-orders are going up on Thursday. We'll see. All of this info comes from TFW's JT Prime 17. So the Jazz. The Jazz is based off of a G2 unreleased figure. And quite frankly, I absolutely despise the look. I hate the coloring. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But if it's your thing and you like it, great. I'm happy. I'm glad somebody likes it. I really don't like these colors. They're garish. I'm just not a fan. That's just me and my opinion. Your opinion may differ. Now, Cloud Cover, on the other hand, I think looks really cool. It is a repaint of, oh God, was it Earthrise Ramjet? Or was it, I think it was Earthrise Ramjet. So I'm glad we're getting the Seekers. That looks pretty darn good. And it's got, I don't know if you noticed, it's got the Machine Wars logo, which is cool. I think it looks good. I think it looks very good. I might have to pick this one up. I already have, what was it? Not Sandstorm. Was it Sandstorm? I've got that, and I've got the original Ramjet. And they're all good figures, but I might want to pick this one up. I like the look of it. Yeah. Oh, the box. I didn't notice the box art before. Yes, that box art looks good. I love the green, the whole Toxic Crusader green sludge look. I like it. Now, this is TF the movie, G1 Thundercracker. I'm picking this one up because I love the color. I love the lighter color. The original Thundercracker, which was a much darker color than this. And the fact that we're getting a true powder blue Thundercracker, I'm on board. I just wish they would figure out a way to fix the hands so you don't have to, keep the hands in a baggie somewhere. I like it. I do. And then Hound. I'm picking this one up. I have never owned a G1 Hound in my life. I've never even seen one. So this is going to be a treat for me because I've never touched a G1 Hound. I'm pretty sure the transformation is going to be very simple, but I'm going to pick this one up. I like it. I want to get it. And then Toxitron. I find it funny that my buddy Grimlockimus painted was it a Scourge or a Laser Prime? I think it was a Scourge. No, it was Laser Prime. He did a Laser Prime and turned it into Toxitron. And here we have an official version. It looks great. It legitimately looks great. I don't need another version of this mold, but I might pick this one up just for the novelty's sake. I love the look. And then we've got Grimlock. And again, my buddy Grimlockimus painted this Grimlock as well, and we're getting an official version of it. I love it. It's so silly. And lastly, coming from JT Prime 17, Walmart exclusive Legacy Evolution G2 line. So these are some more figures, no pictures yet, but some product numbers and some ideas. So we've got Deluxe G2 Mirage, which is probably what we've got here right on the screen. Deluxe G2 Sideswipe, which is most likely the black Sideswipe that we got a while ago. Or, the black Sideswipe we got a while ago. The black colored Sideswipe from Generation 2. Deluxe G2 Dead End, which is neat. So here's the G2 drags. Here's the G2 Dead End, as we see here, and we've already gotten the G2 drag strip already. And a quick Google shows that, whoops, that's the Speedia 500 drag strip. So it's right there. That's what it looks like. I should get this figure. It's sold out, though. Oh well, BBTS or Amazon it is then. And before we end today, just one quick little note on third-party stuff. We've got a Mechanical Shell Studios MSS01 Sirius prototype images, aka Armada Starscream. This is supposed to come out in the fall of 2023, and it is a Legends scale Starscream from Transformers Armada. Did I say animated earlier? I'm sorry. This looks absolutely freaking fantastic. It looks great, and it works with the Armada, well, the Armada weapons that we got from Legacy Armada Starscream. I think this is really cool. It works well and is well proportioned, and I might have to pick this one up. I might have to pick it up. I don't know. I'm loving seeing all the love that the Unicron trilogy is getting lately, especially in the third-party space. All right, everybody, that's it for today, Wednesday, March 15th, 2023. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of all this news down in the comments. I have been Baltmatrix, and I will catch you all next time.